faking it actually work out for you. I was desperate for a job after graduation, but had zero experience in graphic design. The economy was trash, and I'd already been rejected from 37 positions when I spotted the perfect listing: junior designer at a small marketing agency. The posting required 2+ years experience with Adobe Creative Suite. I had exactly zero, but rent was due in 2 weeks, and my savings had evaporated. My roommate Alex kept telling me, just apply anyway. Everyone lies on their resumes, so I lied. Completely rewrote my resume. Created a fake portfolio overnight using tutorials, coffee, and pure panic. I watched YouTube videos at 2x speed for 48 hours straight, learning just enough Photoshop and Illustrator to fake basic competence. I even made up a small freelance business with testimonials from clients, actually my roommates. The morning of the interview, I nearly threw up from anxiety. The creative director, Sophia, was intimidating in that effortlessly cool way. Tattoo sleeves, vintage glasses, and the kind of confidence I was desperately pretending to have. My hands trembled as I presented my work, waiting for her to expose me as a fraud. "This logo design is interesting," she said, pointing to something I'd made at 3 a.m. while following a tutorial. "What was your thought process here?" I froze momentarily, then remembered the explanation from the tutorial. "I wanted to create something that balanced modern minimalism with approachable warmth," I said, repeating words I barely understood. Somehow she nodded, impressed. "Your style is unique, raw but promising." 3 days later, they offered me the job. My plan was simple: learn everything lightning fast before they discovered the truth. I arrived early each day and stayed until midnight, watching tutorials while pretending to work on projects. I asked careful questions that wouldn't reveal my ignorance, framing them as just curious about your approach, rather than "I have no idea what I'm doing." I lived in constant fear. Every time Sophia approached my desk, I was convinced this was it. The moment she'd realize I was a complete fraud. 3 weeks in, disaster struck. The lead designer quit unexpectedly after an argument with the CEO. The next morning, Sophia dumped their biggest client project on my desk, a complete rebrand for a local credit union. "They're particular," she warned. "They've already rejected 2 concept directions, but I like your instincts." I had 48 hours to create something that a professional with years of experience couldn't deliver. I panicked. This would expose me for sure. I considered quitting before they could fire me, even drafted the email. Instead, I pulled 2 straight all-nighters. No sleep, just desperate learning and creating. I analyzed every credit union website I could find. I sketched dozens of concepts, most